that I'm your guest left over. Never happened.
I checked with
I
Hector
don't
today.
care what Happy Hector said.
Happy
That
Hector's
don't
the
mean
general
nothing to
manager,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, he'll be next after Treef if that's the case. But in any case, this is a split show as far as I'm concerned because we can't seem to come eye to eye on anything here. We're coming head to head, but believe me, that day is coming also.
Well,
I want to be a nice guy here tonight. I'm going to talk like the commentator that I am. I'm going to talk like the sports announcer I can be, and I am. And I've got a lot of news here. I don't have any time for any silliness here tonight.
Okay.
I don't have any time for guys like Treef or you or that little kid sitting next to you.
Let's not talk about the little kid. We'll introduce him.
Who invited him here anyway?
Of course I invited him.
You did. You invited him to my show.
When the
You gotta be kidding me.
You know, I saw a picture, by the way, today in the Spectator here in Somerset.
That's right.
A picture of you and the Larry the Ox.
Yep, Larry
And you
the
know,
Ox,
I can see why they sold no copies today.
Yep,
You and the Ox, Larry.
Spectator probably stole every copy it's got because I'm going to tell you that they got a favorable response. They may go into a second edition.
No kidding.
That's how popular that is.
Is that
I'm
right?
not kidding you.
Oh.
Well, anyway, look, I'm not...
what are we going to do to stop this show off? My show off.
Not your show, but you keep convincing yourself of that, and believe me, the next... Click your heels 3 times, you'll be in Kansas, all right?
You get paid for this.
Well, just click your heels 3 times.
You get paid for this.
That's none of your business. You don't have to know my private business, okay? I want you to know that tonight...
Yes.
The commissioner, Umberto Battle Cruz, is listening to this broadcast.
So what do you want me to do?
We may file charges against you. Okay?
Against me?
I want you to know it. That's right, the FCC. We may just do that. Yeah, because, you know, you're getting out of hand here. Umberto Battle Cruz, Commissioner of New England Wrestling.
You cried on my shoulder before the show, and you asked me if you could do a little thing called Sunday's Main Event for Atlanta.
Because this is
I feel
basically...
bad for you, so go ahead.
Look, this is basically what this show is all about. It's informational. It's news. It's not about me trying to teach you something.
Stop talking. How about doing Sunday's Main Event from
if you
Atlanta?
shut up, I'll do something.
Go ahead.
But just keep quiet. Now, for you sports fans out there, here's a report on Sunday night's main event from Atlanta. WCW action. Ron Simmons, as you know, has turned heel again. Don't know what happened there. But he took on Tommy Angel. No more Mr. Guy Simmons wins, obviously. He beat him to a pulp. Now he wants the Ice Train. What next? He's going to take on the Ice Train at the Clash of the Champions on TBS on the 27th of January of 1994 this year at 8:05. That's a freebie, sports fans. That isn't pay-per-view. That's one coming free. Those of you that have cable are going to be able to pick up this great show. Now watch. I don't know what happened to Ron Simmons, but brother, he made a big turnaround. Okay, you know the tag team champs are going to be there. That's the Nasty Boys, and of course they're with that cow, Missy Hyatt. I can't stomach her.
Lovely.
All right, what a beast. They call Bam Bam Bigelow the Beast of the East. They ought to call this thing the Beast of the South, all right?
Boy, I hope the Nasty Boys don't
I don't care about them either.
They'll take care of you, pal.
Yeah, sure. I can't wait. I better check my pulse and make sure I'm not having a stroke. Anyway, they took on Buddy Ryan and Richie Anderson, and naturally the Nasty Boys won, and they stomped them. Really, really, they stomped these 2 green wrestlers like you wouldn't believe. I wouldn't send Treef and leftover Lenny in with those 2 guys, and I don't care for them, all right? Cactus Jack, Max Payne, going to be at the Clash of Champions.
Guys.
Absolutely.
Remind me of you.
No, I got a mascot. You don't know what I look like.
That's why you probably look the way they look.
Sorry, senor. They're going to take them on at the Clash of the Champions, and I mean, look out, brother. There's going to be some serious disagreements there, okay? I noticed that Shivani interviewed Diamond Dallas Page. What a putz this guy is. I mean, this guy's a real schmuck, all right?
Whoa.
He gets in there and he gets challenged by the Z-Man, who I happen to notice is a little underweight lately. I wonder, it could be that there's no steroids out there.
WCW.
You know? Oh, sure. Super Brawl coming up in February, of course. Sting and Flair, they're going to take on Vader and Rick Rude. You know, of course, that Flair beat Van Vader for the championship, all right? 11 times. Amazing, but that's the way things go.
So that's for now, because I got some phone calls.
Lord Regal. Well, I can go back to it because I got a lot of news. But go ahead. Let's listen to what our fans have to say. Part of your show is just letting me do the talking and you just sit there while I make the show because it's half mine. Go ahead.
Before we go to the phone, which we're going to do at any moment, it is my distinct pleasure
Your distinct
to
pleasure.
introduce a young man to my Wrestling Head-to-Head show here in Somerset, Mass. Heard all over America. He's called the Junior Grand Wizard, and he's from Portsmouth, Rhode Island. And I ask you, Mr. X, so let's give a big round of applause.
I ain't going to give him nothing except a boot. You get out of here, keep it going. You go.
Let's hear it for Teddy
I don't want to hear
Bulldog.
nothing from
Yeah,
him. Teddy
come
who?
on. Teddy Bulldog. Yeah.
We're from
Teddy, why don't
Portsmouth.
you say hello to all your fans out there?
Hey,
Teddy.
hello, I want to say hi to my brother Matt, the Portsmouth Middle School, and my buddy Nathan Sullivan.
Why
Hey,
don't
there
you
go.
say hello to your catechism class and,
What's
you know,
wrong with
when you
that?
go and eat at the restaurant,
I
you know.
want to thank Low Price for letting me on his show.
Hey, all right, I like this. Let's go to the phone now with Teddy Bolduc and Low Price Lenny and Mr. X.
Yeah.
Hello out there.
Be quiet, Lenny.
Whoa.
All right, one of my fans.
Uh-oh.
Careful, Junior.
What do you want, X or do you want Teddy?
X.
Okay,
All right,
X,
pal,
go
I'm
ahead.
here.
Don't get ruffled up. This is your show.
All right, buddy. Thank you
Night,
very
night.
much. Deeply
I hope
appreciate
you don't
that.
think he's going to get some hot dogs.
You notice this guy never shuts up. I can't say anything, all
Yeah.
right? That's his big thing, but that's okay.
Go ahead.
You know, he'll run. He'll get hoarse one of these days.
Yeah.
What can I do for you tonight, my friend?
I got two questions.
Go ahead.
What's this thing going on between Dusty Rhodes and Master Assassin?
Well, I suspect that Dusty Rhodes is coming back into the ring. You know, he's been out for a while,
Uh-huh.
okay? And, of course, the masked assassin, he's been out for a while, and you know who he manages, okay?
Yep.
But I think they're going to make a real big brawl out of this thing, because I'm going to tell you personally, Rhodes does not like the masked assassin. Never did all the years that they wrestled, you know. So there's no love lost there. So just keep an eye out because you're going to see some fireworks when these two guys. They're big guys, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, Dusty Rhodes. They don't call him the American Dream for nothing. And of course, the masked assassin. I'm having a problem here.
Whoa.
The masked assassin is a brutal guy.
Now,
So keep your eye. Go. What's the next one?
what's the
what
second
happened
question?
to Axe from Demolition?
Went to Japan.
Hold it, wait a minute.
What-
Wait a minute. How about giving this young man
Wait a
a
minute,
chance?
go ahead.
I bet
excuse
he
me,
has the
you know,
answer.
no, it was to me the question.
No, he just said,
not
here's
to
my
this,
second question.
Not to this fruit
Come on,
fly.
Ted, you
Please
go ahead.
hold.
All right, I'll give a question to the little kid, too.
Go ahead.
He's going to answer you this
I'll
one.
tell you, Axe is in the independent federations right now.
In Japan.
Okay.
That's an independent federation.
Okay, but he knew. He gave it to him.
Okay.
And
So
who
he's
beat Rick Martel in 1984 for the title?
Which
ahead.
title? Which federation?
AWA.
Was it Jerry the King Lawler?
He's asking you.
Nope.
All right, we'll take a second. Let's take a second try. I mean, that's 10 years ago.
Who beat Rick
Oh.
Martel for the AWA?
Yep.
Okay, do you know?
No.
Oh, you don't know either.
Then how the heck am I supposed to know this?
You don't know. Give him
What
an
a
answer.
show!
Hey,
What a
this is
show!
great.
I'm glad he's your guest.
Wait a minute. Then how do you know that this young man, Teddy, is
I
wrong?
don't know nothing, pal. I ain't
remember
telling him
in
nothing. I don't have to
1984,
tell
he
him.
took on Jerry King. The
So
King.
I think that Jerry the King was the guy. Now, had you stumped Teddy, we were going to give you some hot dogs. But seeing you didn't, we'll have to get you next week. We got to go to another phone call because
Thanks for calling, guy, and
All right,
keep
thank
calling.
you.
Okay, buddy.
Bye-bye. Hello. This is Wrestling Head-to-Head with Low Price Lenny and Teddy Bolduc.
Let me talk to Mr. Ed.
You got it.
Mr. Ed,
Yep.
where you pick them two dinglings up from?
What?
Where you pick up them two Frankies?
I don't know. They followed me home.
Jesus.
I'm
Christ,
telling you, they
you're
followed me home, guy.
exponential.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. But it's all I got to work with for now.
Hey,
What?
you know, only thing you can do is trade them in for 2 5s.
That's what I'm going to try to do
Thanks,
next
pal.
week.
We
Okay,
really
buddy.
appreciate that.
Thanks for
right.
calling,
Call
pal.
next week. Talk to Mr. X again.
That's
who
right.
deserves
Don't
you.
talk to this guy,
See you later.
believe me.
Let's get another
Don't
call.
there, Lenny. You be lost without him.
Okay,
Thank you very
thanks.
much, guy.
Let's go to another call. Wrestling Head-to-Head with Mr. X. Okay.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
This is the Mr. X show.
Yes.
What?
Hello,
Yes.
Mr. X.
Hello, this is me. Who's this?
Larry
Just Sandy's people.
Larry, how are
How
you?
you doing? I'm going to be a little late.
Okay, Larry. Where are you?
Well, just
Larry the Axe.
Just get on Route 24.
Larry the
Yeah.
Ox.
Going from the limo.
Yep.
Calling from the limo.
Yeah.
Let him talk.
Larry the Ox.
That's Axe.
Yeah.
Larry
Whoever
the
put
Ox.
ox in the paper don't know how to spell.
That's
all.
correct. Don't worry about
So
it. It's
you're
an
in a-
oversight.
You're in a limo?
Yes, sir.
It's an oversight.
You paid for.
That I paid for
Yeah, you
that.
paid for. You're right. On my way back into the studio, so
There you go.
I'll be a little late. Wanted to say hello to the fans over the radio.
Yep.
Nobody's
all
been
right.
asking for you.
I've been in Boston.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking to you there, low price.
That's it. Leftover. Go ahead. You been in Boston? What's going on, Larry?
Boston signed the contract to do some studying and Kwai Ti Fu
Right.
of the Temple of Doom in Boston.
Oh, boy.
Kwai Ti Fu.
He was going to show me the latest techniques in wrestling and martial arts.
Great.
So I can kick some butt.
Yep, make you a very formidable opponent. There's no doubt about it.
And a lot of my fans are asking when I'm going to be on, when I'm going to do my thing. And looks like it's going to be sometime in March with New England Wrestling Federation.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there ought to be some big going-ons in March with that.
Well, okay, Larry.
Okay, and I just want to tell my fans, if I get there too late to miss the show, I want to tell my fans that I intend to win the heavyweight championship for all my fans at Benjamin.
Hey, Larry, do me a favor.
All right.
Hey, Larry.
Wonderful.
So Half Price can stick that in his kazoo.
That's right. Beautiful.
Hey,
That's
Larry,
right.
do me a favor.
What's
Tell the limousine driver to drive slow.
What's that?
Tell the limousine driver to drive slow.
Well, I'm on Route 24 now. We just got out. If everything goes right, I'll be there.
All right.
I don't know, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Say hello to Teddy.
Maybe.
Hey, Larry, say hello to my
Teddy.
friend Teddy.
Teddy. All right, who's Teddy? Teddy who?
Teddy the Grand Junior Wizard.
Oh, the wrestling guru.
Yeah.
That's me.
Fine young man. I met him.
Kid that knows all the
TNL.
answers.
That's right. He knows all the answers. You got a question
That's
for
why they
him?
Do I have a
stump him.
question for him?
Not like 2 and 2.
What's my real name?
Larry Alexander.
All right.
That's one he got right so far.
That's the only one he got right. I expect we should be able to pick up the station in
Hey,
a
all
few
the
more
calls, call
miles.
Mr. X, see if he can get any right.
Yeah, hey, see you later. We can't afford this phone call anymore.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right, Larry.
Good show there, Mr. X.
Don't
Good
get.
show.
Thank you. Don't get a speeding ticket.
Oh, I'll do my best.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye now.
Hey.
Listen, by the way, we didn't dedicate our show tonight.
Oh, we had a dedication.
Yes, we have to dedicate the show to
Okay.
the people at the Medeiros Apartments, I believe you
That's
call it, on
right.
Robertson
That's
Street.
right. That's
This is
right.
going out to all the fans at the Medeiros Apartments on Robertson Street and the Benjamin's Cafe. All our great fans out there. Leftover is playing the kazoo, as you can see. What a
All right.
real.
We hope you have a
Music
good
to my
time.
ears.
And now let's continue on because we've got another phone call waiting, a
Go ahead.
bank of phone calls. Let's take another call for Teddy, probably.
Hello.
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 This is Teddy's catechism teacher.
Oh, listen to this.
Todd
Who's the,
Casilli. How you doing there, pal?
who's the wise guy out there?
Yeah.
Todd Casilli.
Who?
Oh, it's Todd.
Oh, hi, Todd.
How you
Hello,
doing?
Hey, Todd. Good.
Where's Mr. Rex? Let me talk to Mr.
Right
Rex.
here. That low-down bum right here.
Whoa! He knows who's paying the
I don't, now you
premium.
know why I don't like kids.
I know. Hey, Mr. Rex.
Go ahead.
You know, I looked at your picture in the paper, and you could shed a few. Let me tell you.
No.
You could be a poster child for Swim Fast, huh?
Oh, hey, I'm going to tell you, I like you, pal. I like you a lot, buddy. Believe me, you're my kind of guy. I can tell that right now.
You know, you rack on the kid.
Right.
He's only 10 years old,
Who?
and they're asking questions.
He was
from
12 years old
ago.
before. Now he's 10. What, make up your mind? I mean, you know, what is this? This kid, he said he's got a driver's license already. What's that all about? I asked him if he was drinking. He don't know what drinking is yet. Come on, give me a break. He's not my... Listen, he ain't my guest, Jack. I didn't invite him here. Leftover invited him here. So
Nice
let's get
guy,
that
you.
for the
Low
record.
price,
Let's get it
Mr. X.
straight.
Did
All
you
right?
hear what he
You
just
get
said?
it straight.
You're stalling right now. You don't want to answer my
This
question,
kid should
do
be
you?
honored here to be here tonight in my presence. What are you kidding me? I'm like royalty, son.
Yeah, there's a lot of royalty.
I say, pay attention, boy. Yeah,
Now,
well,
you have a good
okay.
question
You
for
taught
us?
catechism? You
I
say
got a
you
qu-
taught catechism?
He's got a question for
I
us.
got a question for Mr. Rex.
Go ahead.
All right.
All right, let's see if you can answer it. I don't want any hot dogs.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
You
This
ain't
is
getting no
for
hot
Mr.
dogs.
Rex. Let him
Go
get
ahead.
fat. Thanksgiving's coming soon. Don't worry. Put his neck on a block.
Go ahead. All right.
Who invented the pile driver?
Who invented
The original
the-
inventor.
A guy by the name of Bruno San Martino.
You know, I think you and Bruno are too close because I think you're giving him a little too much credit.
No, Bruno's my pal.
Killer
And-
Kowalski.
Listen to me, my friend. Listen to me. I have no way of knowing if you're right or wrong. I can only tell you that Kowalski was famous for his claw hole. Am I right or wrong? I can only tell you, if you want to listen, pay attention. I know you can't afford to, but I want you to pay attention, doofus, because I'm speaking. And when I speak, I'm like E.F.
Don't call
Hutton.
my family
I'm giving you a lot of airtime here, Jack, so pay attention. When he used to wrestle, he was known for his famous claw hole. He used to wrestle against Pepper Gomez. Do you remember that?
I'm Pepper Gourmet.
Are you the kind of a guy whose mother's got to tell him, remember, stupid, in the morning, 2 and 2 is 4 before you leave the house? Pay attention to what Mr. X is saying. All right? I'm telling you right now, all right?
You know something?
When you talk to me, you got to know what I'm talking about.
On my show,
I know what I'm talking about. That's your show. On my show, it's different. Thanks for calling,
You know
pal.
you're wrong, Mr. X.
I gotta take another call. This is ridiculous talking to my callers that way.
That's
Hello, Wrestling Head to Head.
Hello. Hello, Mr. X.
Oh, yeah? How you doing, pal?
Hey, I'll be seeing you guys down to Saturday.
At the PAL?
No.
Where?
No, the Rumble.
Rumble.
Oh, of course. Okay. What seat you got?
Upper section.
Upper section? What seat you got, kid?
11th row.
He's in the 11th row. You look for us. We'll get his ticket off him, and we'll give it to you, and he'd go up in the upper section, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw you off the upper
Hey, listen. If it's the guy that I think I'm talking to, right? Remember the Summer Slam you asked me?
Yeah.
About do you remember?
I asked you who won.
No. Yeah, and I gave you a whole report, right?
Yeah.
All right, but remember the 3 nights that were in with Bam Bam Bigelow? The 3 masked guys that were in with Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah.
Okay, you know who they were?
No, who are they?
All right, Greg Valentine was one of them.
Yeah.
He was the Blue Knight. Jeff Gaylord was the other night.
Yeah.
And Barry Horowitz.
Oh,
those were the 3. Nice Jewish guy left over there.
Guy from Florida.
Well, I want to ask the kid a question.
Go ahead, ask the kid. Go ahead, kid.
What is Hulk Hogan's real name?
Terry Bollea.
What town is? Where is his hometown? Where does he live with his wife and kids?
Venice Beach, California.
Boy, you know everything.
All right.
Hey, boy, this kid's smart.
All right. But I'll tell you what, we're going to ask you a question. If you answer, we're going to give you a couple of free tickets. How's that?
Yeah.
To Wrestling at Pal.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mr.
Hey.
Ask him a question.
Free tickets, guy.
Yeah.
You ready
Ask
for
him a
this?
question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
Who's buried Grant School?
Nah, that's too easy for you. Are you kidding? Who beat Pedro Morales for the heavyweight championship in wrestling?
For 2 tickets.
I know the answer and I can't tell you. Oh, boy.
Hey, he sounds like a nice guy.
Hey, listen.
Had a real big fight.
Well, wait, listen, don't go away yet.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who beat him?
I got a question.
No, you answer the question,
You
sunshine.
asked him, not me.
Oh, no, but I'm asking you now.
You asking me?
You little brat. I'm telling you, I hate kids. All right?
I mean, it's
you know who beat him? You know who beat?
Yeah.
Stan Stasiak beat Pedro Morales.
Who beat Pedro Morales?
Stan the Hot Punch Stasiak.
And he only held the belt for a few days.
Did you know that?
Right? I don't care how long he held the
Hey,
belt. He
caller,
held
did
it.
you know that? Tell me the truth. If you knew it, I got a couple of tickets for you.
Yeah, you knew it.
Yeah, I know it.
All right.
Give him the ticket.
2 tickets to New England Pro Wrestling, Sunday, January 30th at 3 o'clock at Pal Hall. You'll see Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Coco Beware. And for all you fans out there that want
That'd
to
be
get
good.
991-5204. Call 991-5204.
Wait a minute. I gotta get a
No, you don't need that. You don't need that. You're getting 2 free tickets.
Yeah.
Our engineer,
Yeah.
Mr. Marola. What's your
Mr.
name,
Marola.
Michael? No. Mr. whatever his name is.
Yeah.
What's his
Mr.
name?
Engineer. Mr. Nice
What's
Guy.
Dominic.
Dominic.
Dominic's going to talk to you on the phone now, and he's going to
Okay.
give you 2 free tickets, okay? So
Okay.
hold on a minute. We'll take another call
Okay,
while
thank
Dominic's
you very
talking
much.
to you. Thank you.
Yeah, all
Hello.
right. Don't let it be a habit,
Saturday
buddy.
night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Don't like hot dogs anymore, huh?
Hello. Caller, wrestling
Yeah.
head-to-head with me and
Go ahead.
Teddy and Miss X sometimes.
Yeah, I got a question for Teddy.
Hey, this
Go
guy's
ahead,
coming
Teddy.
right through.
In 1990, what was Dusty Rhodes' manager's name?
Sapphire.
Holy.
And where did he pick her from?
The crowd when Big Boss Man and her were fighting.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, well, but you know something? You sound like a nice wrestling fan, so I'll tell you what we're going to do for you. We're going to give you 2 tickets to the matches at Pal Hall at 3 o'clock a week from Sunday, okay?
Mhm.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan's going to be there. Coco Beware's going to be there. When our engineer gets ready, he's ready now. He's going to talk to you. Give him your name and your phone number, whatever else he needs, and you got 2 free tickets to go on Sunday, January 30th to Pal Hall. And thanks for calling Teddy.
Thanks.
Okay, let's take
See you
another
later,
call.
wrestling fans.
Let's take another call. Wrestling head-to-head. Say hello to Teddy.
Hey, Teddy, listen.
Hey.
I got a question for you, Ted.
Is this? Do I know you?
No, you don't know me.
Oh, all right.
I don't want to know him either.
Hey, Mr. W, push over for
Yeah.
me.
Whoa!
I'll give you Mr. W.
Whoa, Mr.
Go ahead.
W.
Your dime, kid.
Go ahead. I like
wanna
this
know.
guy.
You wouldn't happen to know the name of Bruno Sammartino's son, would you?
Oh, man.
Do you know it?
Yeah, I know it.
He's thinking. Give him a moment to think.
Martineau's son.
All the time
Was
he
it
needs.
David?
Yes, it was.
Hey, there you go. All right. So you couldn't beat him. But you know something? You sound like a nice young man. You know that?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what we're going to do for you, Teddy. You know what we're going to do? Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
We're going to give him a gift certificate to Top Dogs Plus
Great hot
Coney
dogs.
Island hot dogs, right?
Yep.
4 hot dogs, 2 drinks, 2 potato chips, and you get 90 days in which to eat them. And you know what else we're giving you? The Snack Food Heaven. Snack Food Heaven is giving you a dozen free bags of potato chips. How's that?
All right.
Talk to our master engineer here. What's your name again, engineer? I forgot his name already.
Dominic.
Dominic.
This guy's a doofus.
Take care of this guy on the other line. And
Probably
thanks
don't
for
even
calling,
know when he was
wrestling fans.
born.
Should we go to another call? Oh, my God, we got no time to give out this news. Okay, hello.
Teddy, I have got a question for you.
All right.
Everybody's trying to stump Teddy today. Go ahead.
Who is the repo man?
Smash
Oh.
and demolition.
I could have told you that one.
Okay.
Was he right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I could have
And
told
where was Elegante originally from?
Argentina.
Okay.
Is he right?
Yep.
Hey, God. Well, thanks for calling. Next week, think of something better that you can stump us with, all right?
All right.
We'll see you.
right.
Good luck.
right.
Listen, before we go to the next call, we got an award-winning segment we're going to start doing this at this show. Is that right, Mr. X?
Well,
It's
I'm
yours.
glad I'm still here.
All right. It's your award-winning segment. I'm going to
Yeah.
give you all the time you need.
We were-
Get done in 1 minute. It's called
I ain't gonna be done in
Product
1 minute.
Wrestlers Can Endorse.
Well,
Products Wrestlers Can
We
Endorse.
were
Go ahead.
kicking it around the other day on what could wrestlers endorse because they're not very stable, okay? Look at Hulk Hogan, very viable product. He endorses Right Guard. So I was kicking it around the other day and I said, what could The Undertaker endorse? Why, naturally, he could endorse funeral homes.
Hey, not
You
bad.
you could see him standing out in front of Ashton's or one of these places up here, Buffington's or
In
something.
Fall River?
Yeah, whatever that is. And he could have a sign saying, "We promise you a permanent and prompt place."
All right.
You know what I mean?
I
And,
like it. I like
You know,
it.
he could do
Mr.
that.
X finally uses a noodle.
Yes, yes,
Well,
yes.
Of course. Look, Sonny, you ain't out of the woods yet. Don't push your luck. Bobby Heenan. He could do,
Yeah.
ready for this, Bear aspirin. Because the boy gives people headaches at times.
Oh.
No
all
doubt
right.
about it, the weasel can be a
Not bad,
pain in the
not
neck.
bad. Yeah, not bad. Okay.
Yokozuna, without a doubt.
Yokozuna.
You take a look at the size of Yokozuna, obviously it would have to be Molson Ale. The man is a beer plugger if you ever saw one. Take a look at it. What, he's 600 pounds? That guy can guzzle a lot of beer,
I
right?
would imagine. He probably would, if he
And-
went, you know something, if he
Oh,
went to hot
God
dogs,
almighty.
Tops hot dogs, he would break the record.
You know where they have to take him to weigh him? They have to take him down to the vet. They put him on a horse scale. Obviously, a regular human scale isn't doing anything for him, right?
All right, anymore.
All right, yeah, Missy Hyatt.
Oh, Missy Hyatt.
Purina Dog Chow. She's a real dog.
That's a good one.
Listen,
Mr.
can you
All right.
hold on just a minute, Mr. X, because
Sure.
we got to go to a commercial.
Okay, guy, go ahead.
If wedding plans are in your future, you expect everything to be just right. So, when it comes to your wedding invitations, there is one printer who has the experience you can depend on, the Lincoln Press Company. Lincoln Press was the first company to introduce wedding invitations in the area over 60 years ago. They carry the largest selection of wedding invitations in southeastern New England, with 6 different companies to choose from. So, if wedding plans are in your future, start thinking Lincoln and talk to the knowledgeable professionals at Lincoln Press Company. They'll take care of your wedding invitations from design to delivery. When you stop in, ask for the free booklet, Helpful Hints for the Bride and Groom, and mention WSAR and get a big 20% off your wedding invitation order. That's Lincoln Press Company, 407 Pleasant Street, Fall River, in the Durfee Union Mill Complex.
Bingo?
No radio.
It's Radio Bingo, Bristol County's hottest new radio game, starting here soon. You'll have the chance to win great prizes just for getting the names of stores you know in a row. It's like bingo, except across the top of the card, you'll see the word radio, and under that, you'll find the names of some of WSAR's great advertisers. We'll announce the names, and you mark your card, and you're on your way to winning bingo, or should I say radio. Win great prizes and have fun with WSAR's Radio Bingo. WSAR Radio Bingo, starting here soon.
The Rizzo Boys Monster Wars. It's all happening January kids.
Nice family thing to get together and do, and the kids love it, and the parents can enjoy it too.
The stars of the U.S. Hot Rod Monster Wars. On WLNE Channel 6, featuring the King of Bad. Liquidator. UFO Monitor. Orion versus the Alien in Robo Wars. Turbocharged Mud Drag. Cycle Stunts. And much, much more. And kids are just $8 Friday and Saturday night. And get this, kids are just $5 Saturday afternoon. Just $5, so bring the whole family.
Don't wait. Get your tickets now at the box office and Ticketmaster.
Kids as low as $5.
Deal for the price. It's happening January 28th and 29th.
At the Providence Civic Center.
In nearby southern Vermont's Mount Snow Resort offers you 127 different trails, and they all lead to the newly renovated Snow Lake Lodge, a warm and inviting place where you can unwind in front of a blazing fireplace, relax in a bubbling outdoor jacuzzi, and dine by candlelight in our lakeside restaurants. Mount Snow gives you the most for your vacation dollar, like our popular ski and stay package. For only $59.95 per person double occupancy, you can enjoy one night's lodging and après-ski excitement at the Snow Lake Lodge, plus a full day of skiing on Mount Snow's 127 trails. Capture the magic of Mount Snow with the $59.95 ski and stay package. Call 1-800-451-4211. That's Mount Snow, Vermont's 1-800-451-4211. We'll have the fondue ready and an extra log on the fire. Advance reservations required. Tax and service charge excluded.
Listen to WSAR's automotive expert, Lenny Sylvia, Executive Mitsubishi Service Director, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:45 a.m. for Under the Hood. Lenny provides helpful service tips and answers questions on how to keep your car on the road from season to season. Under the Hood is brought to you by Executive Mitsubishi, 2359 Purchase Street, New Bedford. Tune in Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:45 for Lenny Sylvia's Under the Hood on WSAR.
Once again, it's Low Price Lenny here with little Teddy Boldick from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, and of course, from parts unknown, Mr. X. And Mr. X, we haven't got a call yet on the question of the week, and it just dawned on me. What was the question?
What is Professor Teru Tanaka's real name? What's his real name? And what is Mr. Fuji's real name?
And what are
all you serious wrestling fans, unlike this little midget sitting across from me, who talks... I don't have to take it easy on my show.
Take it easy.
He's at your half of the table. That's your show. This half is my show.
You know?
Okay?
Yeah, who show's getting all the ratings? They're calling up me, not you, Mr. X.
Let me tell you something.
Did you hear that one?
Hey, let me tell you
what?
This is a geek apprentice. You realize that, all right? You got a future, Sonny. You just stick around.
Listen, if somebody knows that question, what are they going to get? I know it's some big thing.
I ain't going to tell you.
Well, you got to tell the audience. Don't tell me. I won't listen.
Tell you. They're going to get... Why should I tell you?
I'm not listening.
Should I tell them? No, I shouldn't tell them.
Tell the audience. Go ahead.
First, answer the question, then I'll tell you.
Oh, all right. Okay,
maybe we'll get you a weekend in Fall River. All expense paid weekend in Fall River.
No kidding. What, are you going to put me on a Serta bus?
No. Whoever answers the questions would spend a weekend in Fall River. Wouldn't that be lovely?
You're knocking Fall River again.
All I said, spend a weekend. Who, in their right mind, would not want to spend a weekend in Fall River?
They wouldn't let you spend a weekend in Fall River. After Thursday night, we got to ship you out. Now listen, finish that products wrestlers could endorse bit. No. I got a lot of calls.
As I told you, Missy Hyatt absolutely would do a great Purina dog chow commercial. Unbelievable. She's a bow wow big time. This Barracuda barks at the moon at night, all right? What a cow.
For once, I agree with Mr.
X. Thank you very much. I don't need your support, Sunshine. Move on. We're not doing any hiring, Sonny. Go back to school there.
Did you hear what he said? You need support.
Hey, somebody called him a catechism teacher. This kid looks like he's a religious person. Look at him.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Are you Catholic, by the way?
Yeah.
I like Catholic.
Don't ask
all right? Because I'm going to tell you, you do?
Right.
You go to confession?
Yeah.
Probably turns it into a 40-hour novena, too.
All right,
yeah. Dusty Rhodes, he could do a nice commercial for Mrs. Butterworth's a Jeraback Disposal Corporation commercial. The way I get rid of people.
Yeah,
the way I
you
take
collect
my
garbage.
the way I take my wrestlers and I just dump them outside. That's it.
All right, let's go to the telephone. Enough of that. We got a lot of calls waiting, Mr. X. Hello. Wrestling head-to-head, 673-1480. You want Teddy?
Hello.
Low price or Mr. X?
Teddy.
Teddy, okay. Stump him.
Who are the original four horsemen?
That's a football player.
Hey, Sting, Ric Flair, Ole Anderson, and Arn Anderson.
No, not Rick. Not not Sting. Tully Blanchard.
Oh.
You lose.
All right, that was not bad.
3 for 4.
That was 75%. You stuffed them. I'll tell you what we got for you. We got 2 tickets. If you call Gabriel, our engineer, he's going to give you 2 tickets to Sunday, January 30th show at PAL Hall to see Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Coco Beware and his little parrot, okay?
All right,
and we
thank you.
thank you for calling and
Thank
trying
you.
to stump our young man.
I got a question for the guys on the air.
Oh, are you still on the air?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know what Coco Beware's bird's name is?
Yeah.
Frankie.
Wait,
Yeah, that's right.
was
What
it
is
right,
it?
Frankie?
What
I'll
is
tell
it?
you then what we're going to do.
Wait a minute. What is it?
Frankie.
No, Richard Treef.
Oh,
All right, yeah,
close
that's
enough.
the bird's name.
hold on. I'll tell you
Close
what.
enough.
Yeah.
Seeing you answered his question, you know what we got for you? We got some hot dogs and some potato chips. So along with those tickets, you got some hot dogs and potato chips. And thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay, we got any more fans out there? Let's talk to somebody on Wrestling Head to Head.
Yes, I'd like to speak to Teddy.
Hello.
Hey, how about talking to one of us? We're starting to feel like Teddy's taking the show over here.
No, low price, Lenny. You're the head of the show.
Oh,
This is
good.
Low Price and Teddy Show.
Oh,
Believe that, lady. You believe in Santa Claus too.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Mr.
Oh, is that
X is
right?
our guest.
Yeah. I want to
Okay,
say,
Teddy, you
you know
got a
this
call.
kid's career is very short-lived,
Yeah.
don't you?
No, it's not.
It isn't, huh?
Hey, you tell him.
All right, lady. You got exactly 10 seconds. Do what you got to do and
She
then
gets
get
as
off
long
the
as she
air.
wants.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Who held? How many times did Bruno Sammartino hold the belt
What's
since
it?
1963?
5 times?
Don't ask. Either
Wait a
tell
minute.
him or don't, but don't ask these questions. Or either know or you don't.
Wait a minute, he's giving him an answer.
He's
giving
asking.
her an
He's
answer.
asking her. He's asking a question with a question.
Oh, he's saying
Is it
5
5
times?
times? No. Is it 9 times?
How would you want him to say it?
Hey,
Tell it.
it's
Do you know
Mr.
how to do it? You know it.
I'm pretty
Shut
sure.
up, kid. This is my show.
Mr. X, cool it.
Oh, anything you say, dear.
Okay.
Oh, God. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but whips and chains will turn me on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Was it 5 times?
No, twice.
Twice?
Holy
Yes.
Christ.
That's
oh.
1963 to 1971,
You don't know all
and
of it, kid.
1973 to 1977.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
want me to tell you the truth, Mr.
We
X?
want you on the show next time.
I gotta tell you, Mr. X, the truth. I was gonna
Go
say
ahead.
5 times too.
No.
I think this
I know.
lady's wrong.
No.
How
she's
can
not
I be
wrong.
sure she's right or
Because
wrong?
I'm here and I'm telling you she's right.
Well, all right.
Yeah, okay, hey, next person who calls up that I don't know, let's see if Mr. X gets it.
That's
problem.
right. Well,
No
listen,
problem.
lady.
No problem.
Yes?
Miss Lady. No, that's right. You
Yeah.
said nice things
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
me. You know what we
Yeah.
got for you?
What?
We got some hot dogs and some potatoes.
More
chips.
belly
No,
busters
Gabriel.
from Top Dogs in Swansea, the finest puppy child dogs you'll ever have.
So Gabriel's gonna take
Believe
you on
me,
the phone.
Mark
Is it
and
Gabriel?
Dennis will take good care of you.
Is it Gabriel?
Ooh,
Dominic.
that's,
Oh, Dominic.
That's Dominic, the
Oh,
engineer.
Dominic, just like my son's
That's
name.
right,
Oh, all right.
Dominic,
Well,
the
we thank you
engineer.
for calling.
How many
Call
children
again
do you
next
have?
week.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay, we have any more calls? We still got calls. Okay, this is Wrestling Head to Head.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're doing fine. How are you
Can I
doing?
ask you something, sir?
What?
This is Mr. X speaking.
What do you want?
Are you going to ask something intelligent?
Of course.
Because so far I've been listening to nincompoops, and this is really ludicrous.
Well, I called to speak to Teddy and Lenny, so,
That's right.
Oh, is
It's
that
our-
right?
That's because it's our show, not Mr.
All right,
X's.
go ahead,
All
pal.
right, Teddy's here.
Go
are
ahead.
you going to be quiet?
I'm not saying a word, Jack.
Mr. X has never been quiet.
Go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to give you the answer to a question that they asked earlier in the show. Who beat Rick Martel in 1984 for
Yeah.
the AWA title? That was Stan Hansen.
All right.
Was it?
I don't think so.
Mr. X?
Yeah, it was.
It was Stan Hansen.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stan Hansen was later stripped of the title by the AWA because he failed to make the defenses.
That's
Are
correct.
you an AWA fan?
Not
It's a
anymore.
wrestling fan. Wrestling fans are fans of all federations,
Right.
independent and whatever.
Sure, I was a fan of the AWA way back
Beautiful.
when.
Vern Gagne and his son, Greg.
Yep.
Who came out of there? Who came out of there that's famous in the WWF now? Let me see. And I'm
got
pretty
one
sure
right
you're
here.
smart. Wait a minute.
All right.
Back. Sit on that kid. Sit on that kid.
Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig.
That's
Yep.
right.
Who else?
Razor Ramon, then known as Big Scott Hall.
You got it. He tag team with Kurt Hennig, and they were the AWA tag team champs.
Right. I've got a question now for Teddy.
Go ahead.
All right. This might be going back before his time, but we'll
That's all right. He knows everything.
Well, I don't know stuff from the 50s yet.
Yeah, well, start reading.
No, it's not that far back.
All right.
You might know. Who was the first wrestler to hold both the NWA title and then the WWF title?
It wasn't Ric Flair.
No.
All right. I know that Ric Flair took on Bob Backlund.
I'll give you a hint.
All right.
He was the original Nature Boy.
Buddy Rogers.
There you go.
Hey, there you go. All right. Is my kid
Let me
tonight?
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Are you going to butt
okay?
in again?
That's right, because if you want some information, son, you talk to me.
Hey, I want some tickets to that.
All right, you got them. You're going to get them, but I'm going to give you some information. Let me put some new colors in your paint box, son. Pay attention to the X when he speaks. Believe me, I'll never say you're wrong, all right?
Yeah.
Do you know that in 1951, Buddy Nature Boy Rogers wrestled to a crowd of 140,000 in New York at the Polo Grounds? They never drew such a larger crowd in their life, 140,000. Do you know who he wrestled for the heavyweight championship of the world?
I'm going to say...
And I'll give you a hint.
Okay, give me a hint.
He wore no shoes.
And was his first name
Antonino.
Antonino Rocca.
That's
All
right,
right.
okay?
We're
I
on
just gave you some information, son. All right, move along, boy. We ain't got time.
We got
Hold on. Ted wants to do
tickets here
something.
to the PAL with Hack Sergeant Duggan and Coco Beware.
How about that? You got 2 tickets.
I'll tell you, this kid's got a future in radio.
Yeah, he
Thank
has,
you.
has he?
I
we'll
think so
shortchange
anyway.
that one, pal.
As far as Mr. X's
Yeah.
future in radio, I don't know.
Don't worry about me. I got a lifetime contract, pal.
Hey, I got to tell you very frankly, I'm not sure which one of these guys will be back next week.
I'm the
And
American
thanks for your
dream.
call once again.
Okay,
all right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Pick up, engineer.
Yeah, talk
now,
to
do we have more
Dominic.
calls still going? Okay, Ted, we're rolling along. Here.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm back again, but all I want to know is, I'm telling the kid that I'm in the upper section E12 of the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to look for you.
E12 now.
Yeah.
We'll be looking for
I'll
you.
be looking for you.
Okay.
Don't
When
jump
you-
off that balcony.
When you see an ugly guy with a mask on,
Don't
just
jump
call
off
in.
that
I'm going to try to get your autograph, Mr. X.
All right, guy, you have it. Believe me, and a picture.
Thank you very much. See you later. Okay, let's take another
This is a
call.
heavy show tonight.
1480 on your dial.
Where
Hello.
are you, Bobby Heenan?
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Go ahead, guys.
What a great rhythm.
That's right, I know.
Okay, take over, Teddy.
Hello.
Hi, Teddy. How you doing?
Good.
Okay, far be it for me to correct Mr. X, a man of his stature, but I'm going to have to correct him on something he said earlier.
Go ahead.
You said earlier you were talking about the Knights that were with Bam Bam Bigelow. They weren't with Bam Bam Bigelow. They were with Shawn Michaels. Get the job right, will you?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Pardon me.
Yes.
In Boston, the night before Thanksgiving, do you not remember the 4 doinks pinning Bam Bam Bigelow? It took 4 of them to pin him.
Yes.
Okay?
But you said the
and
Knights...
the 3 knights were with him.
No, they
I'm
weren't.
sorry. Wait a minute. With Shawn Michaels. I stand corrected. I'm a gentleman. I'm a man who owes up. I have been accused of being the originator of the foreign object, and that's okay with me. However, I want you to know that I owe up. Did I owe up or didn't I?
You did.
Thank you. Now listen.
I'll give you that.
What do we got for this man? I like him. He's a man of stature. I can tell he's straight and narrow. He's a... Don't try to correct my English.
I've got a
You can't even
dozen
got a high
free-
school diploma.
I got a dozen free potato chips from Snack Food Heaven for this gentleman.
There you go,
How's that
pal.
right?
Thank you for correcting
So
me.
just call our engineer, Clifford, what's his name?
I don't know.
Dominique.
Wait a minute.
Dominique.
Hold on, pal. Hey,
Oh,
Dom,
okay.
hey, you the engineer here? You laughing at me? You better watch your step. Because you'll go out of here quick. I ain't kidding you.
Hey,
I'm not here to take any guff from this
anyone
guy.
not to laugh at Mr.
All right?
X.
I have one trivia question.
Go ahead.
Before I go, see if either Teddy or Mr. X can answer it.
Go ahead.
Who are the original 4 members of the Legion of Doom?
All right.
Go ahead, Teddy.
Oh, wait, I'll tell 2 and you can tell the other 2.
Oh,
all right?
boy. Yeah, listen to this. He's going to take the Road Warriors.
Talking animal.
All right.
That was the easy part.
Yeah, that was the easy part.
Mr. X get him. He says he knows it all.
Well, I know they were managed by Paul Ellering. The the Legion of Doom. God Almighty. Let me tell you why it's a little difficult. Okay, I'm a very honest guy.
I know one, all right?
No, let me tell you why I'm an honest guy. Because they interchange people so much. You know, the Legion of Doom. Okay. God. Go ahead.
They're easy, too.
Okay.
Okay.
Arnie Anderson? No, he was not.
No, was one Jake the Snake on King
Very
Kong
good.
Sunday?
All right. Jake the Snake was one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you've got Jake the Snake, Hawk and Animal, one more.
All right.
Come on.
Let's
Come on. What's that smoke coming out of your nose?
Hey, wait a minute. He's got 3 out of 4. That bad?
No, that's excellent. I'll even give you the fourth.
Go ahead.
Bob Orton.
Cowboy Bob.
Know him well. I know him well. Cowboy Bob Orton.
I got to be honest,
Thank you, pal.
I got to be honest, Cole. I hate to admit it, but do you know that at one time Mr. X wrestled with Cowboy Bob
That's
Orton?
right.
And he was
Yeah,
tag team
his
with
dad was a big-time wrestler down in Atlanta, Georgia.
I remember. Yeah, I remember watching his dad. Film of his dad. Anyway, I have.
Yep. I'm going to bring this kid by the junkyard. There's a magnet there.
Anyway, Dominique is
going to have him smile when he goes by the magnet. He's got braces on. Pick him right
This guy
up.
was a nice guy. He talked nice with us. He was
I like
nice
this
to
guy.
Teddy. He was nice to you, too. So let's give him a dozen free potato chips.
A dozen free potatoes.
Okay? We'll take another call. Oh, okay. He's going to get you on the phone in just a second. Now, listen, do we still have somebody, Dominic? Oh, we got another guy on the phone.
You know who just came in the studio?
Who just came in?
Larry Axe made it in.
All right,
take
let's
the call.
and then we can talk to Larry Axe. Hello there,
Hello,
caller. Wrestling head-to-head.
Hello, Mr. Kaplan.
Mr. Kaplan.
Mr. Kaplan, what are you, his uncle?
May I speak with Ted?
Oh,
go ahead.
Hello.
Hey, Ted, when this Mr. Q wrestled Richard Trees, whose corner are you going to sit in?
I'll be in Richard Trees.
Hey, that's the way.
Yeah, that's what you need to hide. You need to. You don't hide behind your mother, Treef. You hide behind a kid.
We all know who's going to win
Treef,
this
that's
one.
all. Yeah, go ahead, kid. You go in the ring with another loser. You're a loser, too.
Richard?
Take Treef with you.
Mr. X lost to so many guys I can't keep
I hope you can have Teddy back next week.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what's
back.
happening.
Yep.
We'd love to have him back. I don't know whether we have another guest, but we're going to slip Teddy in for a few minutes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, let me tell you who our guest is going to be.
Yeah.
All right? Our guest next week is going to be none other than your district attorney from Bristol County, Paul Walsh.
He's on my side.
He's on your side, huh? He's coming down here to explain to you the ramifications of getting in a ring with a professional wrestler.
Well, I'm here
Now let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something.
Hold on.
I want you to get in the ring.
Let Richard talk for a minute.
You know, Treef, he's barking in my ear. Go ahead.
Let you talk
Go
on
ahead.
his show.
I'm here with
What
my
are you smoking,
attorney
Treef? You're
right now.
coughing
Hold
here.
on.
I'm here with my attorney.
Yep.
And we are drawing up papers just in case I inadvertently hurt this Mr. B.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard, Mr. Tree,
Yep.
I want to tell you, the only person that's going to be on Mr. X's side is his shadow.
Yep. I tell you what,
You're a good guy.
this kid's career is all washed up in this town, Pig Pad.
Yours will be after you get in the ring with Mr. Tree.
Okay, guys, we'll see.
Eddie, what else, Richard?
All right, Treef. You've had your your day in the sun.
Keep up the good work. Put a muzzle on this guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah, go play in traffic, Treef.
Richard, his mask, when you just called in, is sweating.
Yep.
It's coming
soaking
right
wet.
through.
Yep.
Just so you know, whenever you call, this poor guy's mask starts to sweat.
Well, I can believe it.
So we appreciate the call. We hope wherever you are, you're having a good time. It sounds like you are.
Yeah.
And listen, if
You're
he
having
ever
a ball.
calls you on your show and you want to hang up, it's perfectly okay with me.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, Treef. When I call you up on your show, you notice how your show goes dead because the fans are waiting to hear from me. When they know the X is calling, everything stops. And I tell you again, I'm like E.F. Hutton. When I speak, they listen.
When they know the X
You
is
notice
calling,
that they're
come on the
aghast.
radio.
Look at this. You know,
Who's this
you
kid?
invited this kid, right?
Who's
Larry.
this kid
Larry.
here?
Look at this.
I'm going to put him in my pocket. You better keep
I'll
quiet.
give you the respect to calling you Mr. X.
Thank you.
But I have some advice for you.
Yeah, go ahead. I need it.
See your family priest.
Wonderful.
Hey, guy, I'm Jewish. All right, how's that grab you? Hey,
Richard.
Call my rabbi. Hey, how's the parrot business, by the way, you doofus? All right?
Richard, we appreciate it. We're going to throw him in a shower after this.
Yeah.
He's so sweated up right now that I don't want
Boy, I'll
anybody
tell
to
you.
smell him when he walks
I'm
out the
hot
door.
to trot now, brother. Bring them all on right now. I'm ready for anybody. I'm telling you.
Good night, Rich.
Get lost, Treef.
You know, I got to admit, what a great guy he is.
Yeah, he's
Isn't he a nice guy, Ted? You met him. What a super guy. You know, the funny part about he's half the size of Mr. X and he's not
This
frightened
guy's
at all.
so stupid he thinks a Mexican border pays rent. All right?
Oh, you said that last week.
So
Listen,
what? I'm saying it again.
Just walked
All right?
into the show. He came in on limousine. We're going to give him 10 seconds if he can talk fast. Your tag team partner, Larry the Axe. Hello, Larry.
Hello
Hello there, gentlemen. I was listening on the way down here, and I'll tell you, this kid's trying to take right over. I don't think he's going to get too much older, to be honest. I don't know if he does his schoolwork.
Larry, let's give him a gift certificate to the Benjamin's Cafe.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We'll put a place to put him up there.
Look out,
That's
man.
it.
Whoa.
Full of information, this young man.
Hey, listen. Take him by the junkyard. Look at him when he smiles. There's a big
boy,
magnet there, right?
All kinds of chrome. This kid's got more chrome than my motorcycle.
Rex, his head's so full of metal. If we brought him by, he'd be
Let's go to another phone call, you guys. Hello.
Must be a Boy Scout.
Wrestling head to head.
Mr. X.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. X.
When are you supposed to fight Richard Shreve?
When
It's all
do
in
we
the plans
sign?
now.
Either the 30th of this month or the 29th.
No. Won't be the 30th of this month. No way.
Okay.
No way.
Wait
Come
to
on.
take 'em apart.
Give the guy, he's working out. He's planning his...
Oh, I got to give him time.
Of course. You've been doing this all your life, man. Richard's been a talk show host, so it'll happen sometimes before April 29th.
Don't worry about it. Keep posted, you'll know, because it'll be advertised highly, okay?
Before April.
I want you in my corner, guy.
Don't hurt him too bad.
I won't hurt him.
See you later.
When I'm done with him, his name will
We're
swell
going
up.
to take another phone call. Somebody might be nice on the other end. Hello. Wrestling head to head.
I got a question for Teddy.
All right,
Teddy.
Is Mr. X as dumb as he sounds?
Mr. Rex is as ugly as he sounds.
Whoa. Let me tell
This
you.
is your show, Mr. X.
Let me tell you something.
Don't have to take it.
If you know this little punk, and you probably do.
Yeah, I do.
Do you go to school with him?
No, my dad works with his dad.
Oh, my God,
lucky.
you're kidding me. You mean he's got a friend, too?
Yeah.
Why, you
Nice
have
to
any?
have a friend. I don't need any friends.
You don't
I got
want
a
it.
question.
I didn't invite this kid to this show. You did, not me. He's
done
not
a
on
great
my
job.
half of the show.
Wrestler, is this by any chance a boy named Ray?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Ray. A sun ray? Moon ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
Oh,
Hey,
Ray,
Ray.
then I'll kick your butt. That's what it is.
Hey, Ray, don't worry about Mr. X. Teddy and I will protect you if
Look,
you need.
son, you just keep rooting for Mr. X and you'll have a friend for life, all right?
Yo.
All right, now what I want you to do is what I just told Teddy. I want you to go to Newport, Rhode Island, get on that bridge and jump off. You can hold hands on the way down.
Thank
Nobody
you
will
for
miss
calling,
you.
Ray. We got to take
So
one
long,
more
Ray.
call before we close up. Call us again next week. Hello, Wrestling Head to Head. You're our last call, so say what you like.
Okay, I got a question for Teddy.
Teddy, okay. You got him. Teddy's right here.
I'm right here.
Okay, Teddy,
Yes.
what was the name of the dog of the Bush Bulldogs?
Matilda.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, hey, he knows all about
He
dogs.
knows about him, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's one sitting right next to me with a mask on.
That's where this show is going with
we
kids on
appreciate
it.
it, caller.
Okay, Teddy's there?
Teddy's still here.
Hey, Teddy, how was the hot dogs this afternoon?
Great.
Yeah, ooh.
Because my son was
Top
here with
dog.
my mother and was
Top dogs.
there.
Great hot dogs, boys, believe me. Finest kind, and the Wimpy Burger, named after low price Lenny,
Oh,
leftover
Mr.
ass,
X.
all right?
It even says
No, telling
Wimpy
you.
Burger, named after Mr.
Teddy,
X.
you're doing a good tune on Mr. X.
Oh, I want to tell
And
you
we
something.
thank you for calling.
Yes, we do thank you. Now, get lost, pal. We ain't got
See you
no
later.
time. Get lost.
We're starting to run out of time. I don't know whether we got time for another call or not. No, we're almost getting ready to end. So,
Yeah.
listen,
Well,
Mr. X.
Okay.
Let's both be nice now.
Yep, I just
Close
want you to
off the
know
show nicely.
who our potential guest is for next week.
Okay.
And I want to, I'm going to be nice. I certainly want to thank Teddy Bulldog and his dad for coming down to our show. And I'm being nice.
Hey,
Okay.
Mr. X, before we
And
go.
don't interrupt me, Sonny, because I'll yank them braces right off those teeth. Don't get me fired up, Sunshine. I want to thank him for coming. He's a nice little boy. And he's a big wrestling fan, as you know.
And now it's time to go.
I
Let's
want
all
to say good night.
goodbye.
I want to say good night to my
From
Liza,
Wrestling
honey.
Head to Head. Say goodbye, Ted.
See you.
See you
Wrestling
next
fans.
week, sports
See you next
fans.
week.
The
Good night,
X
everybody.
Good night, Larry.
Good night, Dad, Mr. X.
And hi,
Half price and Chrome Kid.